Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jikook Magic, where every second can turn into a miracle. The first surprise appeared at Jin's concert, when the lights focused on the stage and revealed a figure we've all missed so much. Park Jimin. He came without a plan, yet his presence changed everything. From his genuine laughter on stage to the sudden Weverse Live later that night, Jimin made the world pause for a moment, making us all feel, this is why we love him. So stay with us, because tonight, we'll dive deep into every second filled with warmth and love from Jimin's surprise. A moment that made the entire fandom fall silent, smile, and fall in love all over again. Today truly felt special, as if the universe decided to conspire just to make us smile. Since morning, the fandom's atmosphere had been different, full of anticipation, excitement, and that inexplicable sense that something big was about to happen. No one knew for sure, but the feeling was real. This day would belong to Jimin. And as it turns out, the universe didn't disappoint. The first surprise came when the doors to Jin's concert opened. Amidst the dazzling lights and the cheers of thousands, appeared the figure everyone had been longing to see, Park Jimin. He didn't come as an official guest star or part of any promotion schedule. He came simply as a friend, as family, as someone who wanted to be there for an important moment. And somehow, his presence instantly shifted the entire energy in the room. The moment Jimin stepped onto the stage, the atmosphere changed. The lights seemed warmer, the air lighter, and every gaze turned toward him. With his slightly wavy soft hair, a simple yet elegant white shirt, and his genuine smile, Jimin looked like the embodiment of peace and love. Jin looked at him with such warmth, and when the two embraced, the entire arena erupted in indescribable cheers. It wasn't just a reunion of two BTS members. It was a meeting of two hearts that had been through so much together. They laughed, teased each other, and shared memories on stage as if time had never separated them. The moment touched everyone in the room, and even those watching through screens could feel something deep. There was nostalgia, tenderness, and pure happiness. But the universe wasn't done giving us surprises. After the concert ended, when we thought the night had already reached its peak, Jimin, as if hearing the fans' prayers, continued the magic by starting a Weverse Live. Can you imagine the chaos in the fandom when that notification popped up? Thousands of messages flooded in, millions of hearts started racing in sync, and when his face finally appeared on the screen, the world seemed to stop again. Jimin sat in a dim but cozy room, maybe at home or somewhere familiar. His hair was a little messy, his skin glowing even without special lighting, and his eyes radiated the kind of softness only someone truly at peace could have. He greeted us with a small smile, and instantly, the night felt brighter. His voice was gentle, almost like a whisper. He talked about Jin's concert, about how happy he was to see him again, how proud he felt watching Jin on stage after so long. Every word that left his lips felt like a warm hug. There was no script, no pretension, just Jimin being himself. And amid his relaxed chat, there were small moments that made the fandom's hearts skip a beat. One of them, of course, was when Jimin mentioned Jungkook. His tone changed subtly, but noticeably. He said the name so softly, so fondly, as if it was a word his tongue knew by heart. A small smile appeared, almost unconsciously, as though just saying Jungkook made the world around him a little brighter. "Ah, Jungkook," he murmured, almost under his breath. It wasn't just the mention of a name, there was something there. Warmth, closeness, maybe even unspoken longing. Fans who have followed them for years know that distinct tone Jimin uses when talking about someone who truly matters to him. And that night, it was unmistakable. Amusingly, behind Jimin sat a few neatly arranged plushies on the shelf. At first glance, they looked like normal decorations, but for those paying attention, they were undeniably JK-coded, small, cute, and some even resembled characters often linked to Jungkook. Coincidence? With Jimin, nothing ever feels like a coincidence. He always knows what he's doing. Every detail, every gesture, every smile, they all carry meaning. Jimin has this unique way of speaking without words, and that night, the entire live felt filled with subtle signals only the keen-hearted could catch. When he laughed, his eyes turned into soft crescents. Every time he looked down or covered his lips with his fingers, fans could tell he was trying not to laugh, or maybe hiding something. He looked genuinely happy, and for his fans, seeing him smile like that was more than enough to make the entire day worth it. But amidst all that joy, there were also silent, meaningful pauses. When Jimin stayed quiet for a few seconds, gazing into the camera as if looking at someone far away, many felt an emotional pull that couldn't be explained. He didn't say a word, but his expression spoke softly. "I'm okay. I'm happy. And I hope you are too." No one knew who that silent message was for, but many hearts thought of the same name, Jungkook. In this fandom, that kind of warmth isn't new. Everyone knows how these two fill and complement each other, even from afar. Small moments, a name, a plushie, a smile, can carry soft signals about a bond that words can never truly define. And that night felt so Jikook-coded. Not because they were trying to show something, but because the connection felt real, genuine, beautiful. Jimin ended the live with a simple message: "Thank you, good night, and I love you all." But the way he said it, with lowered eyes and a smile too tender to be merely formal, made everyone know there was a lot of love behind those words. When the screen went dark, the warmth stayed. Fans flooded social media with clips, screenshots, analyses, and, naturally, theories. But beneath all that speculation, one thing felt certain. Today was the day Jimin reminded us all how much he means to us. He came without a plan, but left memories that would be talked about for weeks. He appeared on Jin's stage like a burst of light, then ended the night with a live full of love. Two surprises in one day, two moments that made the world feel a little softer. Maybe that's just who Jimin is, someone who never stops giving. He gives through his presence, his smile, his small gestures that seem to whisper, "I'm here, and I want you to be happy." And when he said at the end, half-jokingly, "Hee, I'm kidding," or maybe not, the fandom collectively melted, laughing and tearing up at the same time. Because with Jimin, we never quite know whether it's a joke or a truth wrapped in a smile. But isn't that his charm? He lets us wonder, keeps the mystery alive, like a star that shines close enough to be seen, yet still keeps a piece of its light to itself. That night, the world felt softer. The sky seemed clearer, the air lighter, and every heart that loves Jimin felt just a little fuller. That day, without plans, without scripts, without rehearsals, the universe truly conspired to deliver pure happiness. And amidst all the lights, laughter, and love, one thing became clear. Jimin didn't come just to perform. He came to remind us how beautiful genuine love can be, how warm simple presence feels, and how magical it is to be someone who gives, even without being asked. And so, a day that began with a simple hunch ended up becoming one of the most magical days in fandom history. From the warm hug on stage with Jin to the soft smile during his Weverse live, Jimin proved once again one thing: he doesn't need grand plans to make the world stop. He only needs to be himself. Every word, every glance, every little laugh, it all felt like a hug from afar. That night, Jimin didn't just bring surprises. He brought feelings, warmth, longing, and unconditional love. And when he softly said, "Hee, I'm kidding," or maybe not, the whole fandom knew. Jimin always finds a way to make us guess, smile, and fall in love again, endlessly. Because in the end, it's not about the concert or the live broadcast. It's about how one person can make the world feel softer, just by existing. Thank you for watching Jikook Magic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next miracle. See you in the next video, and remember, with Jimin, there's always a reason to smile.